Hey guys, welcome to Mullen FM. My name is William. In this episode, we will take a look at the first team we'll be taking charge of, which, as you can see from the screen, is Rangers FC. Reason for that, pretty simple. Growing up, they were the first team that I supported. So let's get into it. This is the board meeting. Breaking news: Rangers have today confirmed the appointment of William Mullen as the club's new manager. That's just a brief background of the club. Upcoming season will be in the Premiership, Scottish Cup, League Cup, and Europa League. Last season we finished second in the league. Hopefully, this year we'll be challenging for the title. This is just a brief overview of the current Rangers squad. A couple of players I will like to bring in. This is not the formation I will be playing. I tend to play with an attacking midfielder rather than a defensive one, but I also like to play three at the back, so we'll see what we can do with that. This is the board's vision for the future. Develop players using the club's youth system. I can do that. I like doing that. The 5-year plan. Work within the wage budget. End of the current season. Win the Premier League. Win a Scottish Cup. Reach the second knockout round of the Europa League and win the League Cup. I would like to challenge for the Premier League. Would like to get to the latter stages, if not win the Scottish Cup. League Cup, I'm not fussed on, to be honest. Europa League, I would love to reach the second knockout round. Would love to go further. After that, my contract next season, my contract's up. They want us to win the Premier League, develop the best youth system, and just continue on from there. Right, this is the squad going into the first season. Alan McGregor, John McLaughlin as our goalkeepers, Goldson, Edmondson, Hallander, Balogun as our centre halves, Tavernier as our right back, Barisic as our left back, Kamara, Jack, Davis, Aribo, Arfield as our centre mids, Kent, Jones, Hadji, Roof, Stewart as our attacking midfield slash wingers, and Defoe, Morelos, and Itten as our out and out strikers. Let's have a wee look at our reserves, see if we can find anybody to promote. Calvin Bassey, I think I will promote right away because we need the backup for our left hand side of the defence, and also Nathan Patterson as we need backup for Tavernier. I also can't wait to get Kai Kennedy back. He's out on loan at Inverness for the season. Uh, Hopefully he'll be able to develop while he's there. He will be going straight into my team next season. Let's have a wee look at the under 18s. Leon King seems to have great potential. Hopefully he'll be able to develop into a great player. He can play across the whole back line and also defensive mid. Let's have a wee look at the team report, squad depth. Right. Morelos is my best striker. Roof, second best. Defoe, I would say we were sorted for strikers. Centre attacking mid, I'll probably be playing Hadji there. I see him as an attacking midfielder just behind the main striker. Right wing, I will look to bring someone in because Kent will be on the left hand side. Barisic will not be playing there, he will be at the left back. Uh, and Tavernier will not be there, he will be at right back. Right midfielder, maybe backup for Hadji in there, or in fact, Arfield could go in there. Uh, Maybe backup for Kent on the left hand side. Midfield, centre of midfield, Aribo, Davis, Kamara, Jack. Maybe like to bring in a really top quality player for in that position. Right back we have Tavernier and Nathan Patterson will be second in that position, and Barisic on the left with Calvin Bassey as his second. Centre back, Hollander, Goldson, Edmondson and Balogun I don't really rate, so I'd look to maybe bring in one or two decent centre halves. And goalkeeper, obviously Alan McGregor, top class goalkeeper, and John McLaughlin, very good backup. I'll just have a wee look, see if I can see anybody quickly that I would like to try and bring in, and I'll be back to you in a minute. Right, this is 12 players that I've shortlisted. Some do cost a lot of money. I would like primarily to take them on loan if I could, just one or two of them, and some of them look as if they're quite cheap. Let's just go through them. Cam Chambers I would like because he's versatile. He can play in 3 positions. The only downside is he's injured for 4 months, and so is Will Hughes. So it's pretty unlikely that we'll be getting they two. Tom Kearney, a good option in midfield and attacking midfield. David Brooks can play out in the wing, up front, centre mid, or attacking mid. William Saliba, I would like to get on loan. I've had him before. He's a really good centre back. Lewis Cook, really good midfielder. I would like to get him. Dominique Sabojlai, I'm sorry if I've just butchered that name. He is one of my favourite players to use, and Chelsea is interested in him, so I doubt we're going to get him. Let's just say Socrates before I butcher that second name. I would like to get him. He's on the transfer list for 3.1. Not quite what we have, but let's see if we could work out a deal. He would be good as experience at the centre half. Ryan Porteous plays for Hibs, 21, he's Scottish. I've had him a couple of times. He does end up being really good. Yusuf Demir, Austrian, plays for Rapid Wien. He's only 17. Would love to bring him in. He's only 1.1, but he does turn out to be very, very good. So I would take a lot of money to get him. And a couple of the cheaper options. Stevie Malin from Hibs, good centre mid slash attacking mid, relatively cheap and cheap on the wage budget. And last but not least, says here he can play left and right back slash wing back. Josh Doig, again from Hibs. I feel like I'm just raiding Hibs for their young players. But again, really cheap on the wage budget and transfer budget. I think that's where we'll leave it for the first episode. Sorry for it being so short, but tomorrow we'll be back with a recap of all the transfers in and out of the club, and also the first 2 games of the season, which, if we have a look, will be a tough one away to Aberdeen at Pittodrie and a home fixture against St Mirren. So if you liked that, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button for more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.